new comedian, and they'll flash 20 years into the future. Yeah, I'm the oldest comic on the scene tonight. I'm so old my back gets stiff more than my dick. I have to lose my joints more than my dick. I am so old I used to masturbate to National Geographic magazine. Now I watch Pornhub to reminisce. I started eating pussy at the age of 13. My tongue became muscle bound. That's why I sound like this. People hear me talk and say, "Bless his heart." You okay? I'm okay, but my greatest fear, though, is having a stroke on stage. And nobody notices. Is he slow in his words? Who the fuck would know? Yeah, I sound something like the love child of all the Waters and Mike Tyson. Something between the Bishop on Princess Bride and Very Cookie and Big Bang Theory. And a little bit of Elmer Fudd. Yes, I I don't really hear my speech impairment myself when I'm speaking, but someone recorded me unbeknownst to me and played it back. Like, who's that stupid motherfucker? Yeah, get catfished by my own voice. And my mother, she didn't help me out much. She named my brother Nick. I can pronounce Nick, but she named me Frank. Well, it could have been worse. Should have been Francis, or Francisco, or worst of all, Roy. How about my last name would have been O'Reilly? Roy O'Reilly and his brother Coy. Talking about my mother was 11 and a half years older than my father. Yeah, that's correct. He was the first cougar. And she was very intelligent woman, high IQ and stuff. And she raised little miniature dachshunds for a living. And she later complained in life that all she did was shove her shit for a living. I can assure you she did more than that. She said it so much that my first word was shit. I shit, you know. That's right, I couldn't even pronounce the first fucking word. And my mother, she had been raising dogs for 10 years or more before she had me when she was 35. And she sort of raised me as a dog, you know, shit, stay, roll over, shit on the papers. I was the firstborn, my brother was born later. Yes, I was the beta test. But we said in my era, you know, the era of trial and error. I was in the U.S. Army. I had signed up to be a man as a lab tech. To do an induction to military intelligence, an oxymoron, if I've ever heard one. Wanted to talk to me. So I went out, talked to them. They wanted to go linguistics. I was like, what? I'm not fucking this language up bad enough? Yeah, fuck up another one. And while I had it, I don't think radio operator or air traffic controller would be good choices either. I'd kill more people than the terrorists. And while I was in the Army, I finished up my bachelor's degree, and I waited to the very end to take my foreign language requirement for, well, obvious reasons. First I thought about French. I thought that made it sound cover up my list, you know. Bonjour, bonjour, rendezvous. No, that just made me more incomprehensible. Then I thought about Spanish, but then I realized I can roll a joint both times. But I can't blow it all. It sounds something like this. Oh, it sounds like a velociraptor. So I took sign language. I'll show you here. If you didn't get that, that was pussy. But my hand also had the list. As I've gotten older, people mistake my list for an accent. Now, I wish I had thought about that in high school, because in high school, when you have a speech impairment, actually, you ain't getting much pussy. But I can tell a good story. Like I'm from Transmania, southeast of Romania, or the major exports of dildos and pocket pussies. I just beat them all. There's three words I say that most people don't understand. Four-wheeled and well. They don't understand single one of those fucking words. And the problem is I like my steak medium well. The waitress sort of looks at me confused and says, "You want that well done?" I said, No, I don't want it too level. I want it wet in the middle, but I didn't have much either in it. After a minute or two, we usually get the order correct, but recently, I was in the restaurant, the waitress got my order off right off the bat. I was dumbfounded. I was bewildered. Then I realized I was in a Chinese restaurant. Then they served me medium well cat. The restaurant was in Springfield, Ohio. Who is the asshole that put the S in this? I think it was Shakespeare. The slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. And who's the asshole over at Apple that came up with Siri, huh? That's a pothead computer geek thinking of a guy like you saying, Siri, where is Riley White to the real White? Siri, where is the woman's warmer room and rotisserie? Siri, where is Sally seashell? Well, Andy, on this one, I realize I look like Duck Dynasty, sound like Daffy Duck. I look like Gandalf and sound like your retarded brother. I look like Jack Black and sound like Sylvester the Cat. Suffering succotash. I look like Ron Jeremy and sound like him with a dick in his mouth. But I can't suck my own dick because if I could, I wouldn't be here. And I wouldn't be this fat because I know no one can suck my dick better than me because no one knows me better than me.